Anyway, so I had to answer that phone call right now because, they call me for flagging local 185 traffic control. Highway specialty code. And guess what? If I don't answer that fucking phone call, they can just say, "Hey, we called him. He didn't answer. He didn't answer. We called. He didn't fucking answer though." That's why I thank God for the World Wide Web. Definitely. Because there's some scandalous ass motherfuckers out there. We just gotta remember that shit. Because people you hang out with and shit in this world, they laugh with you, they eat with you, they do everything with you, and then backstab you. At least that's how the philosophy goes, right? Shit. So when they call me and I'm recording, they want me to be like, "Oh, someone's calling, but I'm not going to answer." And failure of me not answering, they're over there categorizing it as me not fucking wanting to work and shit because they want to fuck off my fucking benefits. They want to fuck it all up for me in my future. But you know what? Jeremiah 29:11 all day long. Psalm 91 all day long. Like God is my Father, God in heaven, the universe, and guess what? He's coming back, and it's all legal. It's all legal. He's going to come because people just want to fuck it all up and want to do some scandalous ass shit, right, on the side. So that's going to give him the legal right. We are the ones that will be breaking that contract. So that right there gives him the legal right to come back in. And we might not understand everything right now, but I mean, every country is working together. This is not fucking the 90s, the 80s, the fucking 1950s. Well, 1980s, 1990s, because now we're in the 20th century, so I have to be careful about like the 80s, because now it's like 80s. Like, are you referring to, the 1980s, 18th 80s, 1700 80s, or the 20th century 80s? By that time, I'll probably be long dead. 2080? Most definitely. That's 100 years from now. Well, since I was born, I mean. I think. Yeah, it is. Wow. Wow, I really learned something in school, right? Math? Fuck yeah. I love math. I love math. Something about numbers and shapes fascinate me. Like I already redesigned that one drawing that I did and posted. But I don't even want to submit it right now. I don't even want to bother with it. It's like I need the World Wide Web. And I need that grid system, but I need money for someone to build it for me, like a machine. It's like a machine. And once they build it for me, this is not no fucking typical fucking website, call to action bullshit. This is fucking real software that can be really used for engineering, fucking printing, um, engraving machine, jet machines, jet water machines, jet laser machines, all that shit. Yeah. And I'm not even bragging about it. It's but I mean, if no one wants to help me and do it, then other people can do it. They don't have to give me the money to build it. Like I already, spoke about the concept behind it and all that. So I mean, people are always bitching and complaining. Or I don't know, people are fucking weird. Like I'm over here with no money, but people out there are just they have fucking millions of dollars, billions of dollars, and I mean, if they're out there and they know about my current situation, it's like, what the fuck are we, really doing in this life? And why is no one looking out? But nobody cares, right? No one cares about me. No one cares about the rich. No one gives a fuck about anything. But we're all going to die. And I guess we're just going to have to answer to God directly. All of us are. I don't even understand why we have fucking fast food and restaurants out there. Like, bitches, cook your own fucking food. Like, that's exactly why the fuck we have robots. People are going to work every day. For what? Go to the beach every day. Go ride a bike, every single day. Fucking mix it up a little bit. Sleep all day. Fuck it. Go hike like a mountain with snow. Go to the desert and hike there. Go explore life. That type of shit. We all have to just remember that no matter what we do, we're all working together. We are one. We are one people united. Like, no one told you to go and invest money anywhere. No one told you to go start a business somewhere. I never advised anyone to do any of that shit. I throw out business ideas, concepts, whatever, for all of us to, like, go in and fix some tweaks here and there, anything that needs fixing, any improvements that need to be added. Like, call this other mechanic. What else can he do with it? This other mechanic over here, what can you do with this car? This other mechanic, what can you how can you fucking improve this? This other mechanic, I heard he's the best in fucking New York. What can he do with this shit? Yeah, let's all just fuck around, right? When we could just do that shit through the World Wide Web. At the end of the day, we're all going to realize one simple, easy way to do it, and we're going to realize, like, here it is, like 30 years later. After people were killing themselves over fucking gold and this and that. Like, why? Are we building our fucking houses out of gold? Bunch of stupid motherfuckers, right? And it's like, fuck all that shit. Like, we have to fucking think. We have to think. And we have to be like, we have to think about the future. So we could become it. Mm-hmm.